When we hear anything about Australia, the first thing that strikes in our minds is the Sydney Opera House and the natural wonder one can see from the outer space, the Great Barrier Reef. But that's not all. Who can forget its wildlife? Kangaroos and emu are the natives of Australia. Australia is the smallest continent as well as a country bestowed with beautiful sandy beaches, wildlife and urbanized cities. It also has vast desert region. Australia is surrounded by Indian and Pacific Oceans. Most of the Australian cities like Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane and Perth are situated on the coastal line, but its capital city, Canberra, is an inland city. English is the official language of the country. Australian dollars is the currency used here. Sydney's best known landmark, Sydney Opera House, is the most famous performing arts centre. Built by architect John Utzon, it's a marvelous work of expressionist architecture. It is a fusion of ancient and modern architecture. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Shaped like huge tiles of shell, this is a breathtaking sight on Sydney's Bennelong Point. Water surrounds the structure on three sides. The Sydney Opera House conducts 3,000 events in a year. More than 200,000 people enjoy guided tours every year. More than 2 million audiences are present for the performance here annually. The multi-purpose performing arts facilities, whose largest venue, the 2679-seat concert hall, is host to symphony concerts, choir performances and popular music shows. Sydney Harbour Bridge is the world's largest steel arch bridge. Along with the Sydney Opera House and its beautiful harbour location, it has become a renowned symbol of Australia. It has 8 vehicle lanes, 2 train lines, a footway and a cycle way. If you're not scared of heights and want an unforgettable and exhilarating experience, then try the Sydney Harbour Bridge climb. It gives you the incredible opportunity to walk to the summit of the Sydney Harbour Bridge and enjoy one of the world's most spectacular views. One of the world's most beautiful natural wonder, which is also visible from the outer space, the Great Barrier Reef, is off the coast of Queensland in northeastern Australia. The place is home to more than 3,000 coral reefs and endless marine species of tropical fish, turtles, dolphins, starfish and sharks. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Your trip will be incomplete without visiting this natural wonder. Diving and snorkeling here will be a spectacular experience. Sun-kissed bodies, sand, backpackers and surf. Throw it all together and you get one of the world's most famous beaches. Bondi Beach is home to one of the oldest surf life-saving clubs in the world. If you love to take long strolls on beaches, then it's a great place. The scenic Bondi to Bronte coastal walk begins at the southern end of the beach and follows the coastal line for 6 kilometers along sandstone cliffs. Many famous shops, cafes and restaurants lie across this coastal strip. It's the most happening place during the Christmas and the New Year's Eve. Sunday market is full of fun for the locals as well as the tourists. Melbourne is a vibrant multicultural city which is the second largest city in Australia after Sydney. It is an urbanized and a green city with parks, gardens and open spaces. The city is located on the banks of Yarra River. The Royal Botanical Gardens in Melbourne is one of the finest gardens in the world. It has more than 50,000 species of plants, among which many species are rare. Aboriginal Heritage Walk is a popular tour here. It's a dream come true for an avid cricket lover. One of the world's greatest stadiums, Melbourne Cricket Ground, is here. It's a spiritual home for the Australian cricket as well as Australian Football League. The cricket ground has a capacity of 100,000 spectators. Cricket in summers and football in winters is enjoyed here. Organized tours are also available to see this marvelous ground. National Gallery of Victorian Art is the oldest public art gallery in Australia. It holds 68,000 artworks. The Great Hall is a place where visitors have to lie down on the floor and gaze at the colourful stained glass ceiling. Another attraction in Melbourne is the Federation Square. As a home to major cultural attractions, world-class events, tourism experiences, and an exceptional array of restaurants, bars, and specialty stores, this modern plaza has become the city's meeting place. As the sun sets in Down Under, the party is yet to begin. Being a diverse country, when it comes to nightlife, Aussies like to have fun everywhere, from pubs and clubs to barbecue haunts. Undoubtedly, Melbourne is the best place to party all night. Melbourne is famous for art, food, and music, with a vibrant street art scene and thriving hipster culture. Sydney also has a wonderful and excellent nightlife with many places to let your hair down after a sun-kissed day out on the beach. There are karaoke nights, live bands and DJs playing foot-tapping music. Don't miss to show off your dance moves here.
She gon' shake it like a red nose. Wow. Like a red nose. She gon' shake it.
Life is so much fun when you're in Queensland's Gold Coast. It's a coastal city famous for its long sandy beaches, surfing spots, and elaborate system of inland waterways. You can spend your day at the theme park, soaking the sun at the beach, shopping, learning to surf, or dining. Surfers Paradise is the Gold Coast's entertainment and tourism centre. It's a perfect beach day awaiting your presence. Uluru is Australia's best known natural landmark, and it's also called Ayers Rock. The spectacular red rocks and domes are millions of years old. Though in a remote desert, a nearby town, Uluru has been come up to give accommodation, restaurants, a supermarket, petrol pump, and other essential services to the tourists who visit the monolith. Uluru is sacred to the Aboriginal people of the area. The area around the formation is home to an abundance of springs, waterhole, rock caves, and ancient paintings. Uluru is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Uluru is famous for appearing to change color at different times of the day and year, most notably when it glows red at dawn and sunset. If you love adventure, then you are really going to enjoy the experience of the world's most scenic coastal drives. There is so much to explore in this journey that will leave you flabbergasted. See the towering 12 apostles, get close to the native wildlife, and enjoy surf breaks, pristine rainforest, and misty waterfalls as you move along. The stunning coastal line on the Great Ocean Walk offers you to see the Australian wildlife like koalas, emus, and kangaroos at Tower Hill, and explore surf towns and inspiring seaside villages. One of the major attractions on the Great Ocean Road is the rugged splendor of the famous 12 Apostles. These magnificent limestone cliffs have been created by constant erosion of the mainland beginning 10 to 20 million years ago. The stormy southern ocean and blasting winds gradually eroded the softer limestone, forming caves in the cliffs. The view of the 12 apostles at sunrise and sunset is marvelous as they change color from dark and in the shadow to brilliant sandy yellow under a full sun. The journey to the 12 apostles is a 4-hour drive along the Great Ocean Road from Melbourne City. Canberra is the capital city of Australia. The city has a diverse mix of man-made and natural attractions. It is a delight for art lovers as it has many small art galleries across the city with the country's most important collection here. Colorful events like annual Floread Festival is held here in the months of September to October every year, and plant lovers across the globe visit the capital city. The visitors can tour the Parliament House, which is a magnificent complex building. The city also has a war memorial. Australia, being a multicultural nation, serves the best world cuisine ranging from ancient delicacies to European delights. Australia houses some of the world's best restaurants. Though there are many regional delicacies like kangaroo and emu meat can be savoured while dining here. Australia has 60 wine regions. Australia is ranked second in the entire world for its food and wine experiences, just behind France but ahead of Italy, which stands third. Interestingly, for tourists from India, USA, UK and France, Australia is ranked as the #1 destination for food and wine. All the major cities of Australia are connected by air. To travel in Australia, apart from air and road, trains are also good option. It's cheap, convenient and fast. But also long distance rail travel in Australia is something everyone looks for. It's romance of the rails that's alive. Even short distance rail services are available. The major long distance rail links are V-Line trains which connect Victoria, New South Wales and South Australia, whereas Queensland's rail runs between Brisbane and Cairns. For major cities, NSW Trainlink trains connect Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne and Canberra. And then there is Great Southern Rail which operates between Sydney and Perth. The Overland runs between Melbourne and Adelaide. And the Heritage train gone between Adelaide and Darwin via Alice Springs.